demonstrated and the leadership that she's demonstrated is exemplary, and I congratulate her once again. Um, Earth Day is important. Why is it important? Because it really serves as a conscious reminder that we all have to take part in finding ways to protect and save the earth in everyday lives. Sure, it talked about not being afraid, but cherishing it and loving it and taking care of it. I'd like to give you another metaphor. Let's remember Earth Day as the day that you celebrate your spouse or your wife's your birthday. Traditionally, what you do, you make sure you go out of your way to take care of it. It's not as much like you celebrating your husband's birthday, which to a large extent it goes unnoticed. But we want to make sure that the Earth Day is celebrated and is acknowledged the same way that you celebrated your wife's birthday. As you know, climate change remains one of the most significant challenges of our times. I mean, I know we're dealing with COVID. I know that we're dealing with the pandemic, but we've been dealing with the environmental challenges for a long, long time. And it very much like COVID, it takes a collective effort for us to be able to also deal with, and it takes a collective effort and a conscious effort from each one of us as individual, as well as a collective, as well as a community, as well as a country and nation, as well as the world. um, 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 on our part, as as a member and as someone who's focuses on being very eco-friendly, personally, me and my family, I try to kind of build a lot of activities around environment into our new daily lives. Very much like most of you, we also go for a walk, naturally following the protocol, the guideline. But we are trying to build some sort of activity around environmental friendly. We carry disposable bag with us, and as we are walking on a path or as we are walking on our sidewalks, we try to collect some of the garbage, and we're trying to make sure that we are more conscious about how we consume and how we manage our waste around food, because as you know, the food that we take, especially the meat, has a very, very large carbon footprint. We also, in our office practice, paperless to the extent that's possible. And we make a conscious effort of learning every day and also sharing our thoughts. um, our community has in Richmond Hill has been on the forefront of advocacy for the greener. Richmond Hill last year planted about 10,000 trees and was recognized as one of the municipalities that planted the most trees. So, and it won a distinction award. And I want to thank the people of Richmond Hill and also the city of Richmond Hill for taking that leadership. On the federal government side, as I'm sure you all know, the budget 2021 was introduced on Monday, and this is a once in a lifetime budget. The budget that's focused on jobs, focused on making sure that we keep Canadians safe. On the COVID front, we make sure that there's supports available for them to be able to um, get through the COVID. Also, we put the building block of a fast and quick recovery, and the large portion of it, the large portion of the recovery is around a just and green recovery. And in our government, truly understand that we face renewed and increasing dire environmental threats that cry for the government to take urgent actions, and we've taken those urgent actions. Yeah, we are focusing on making sure that the job growth is almost aligned with the green job growth. We're looking at investing in organizations and investing in companies and providing incentives for those who are focusing on renewable energy, as well as making sure that um, eh, anything that has to do with the reduction of greenhouse gases emissions, and our goal is to reduce that by 36% by by 2030, and hopefully get achieve a net zero emission by 2050. I'll make my speech short. I just want to again acknowledge the great work that Shora is doing, and recognize the award. She's a proud recipient of the IWU of Science and Technology Innovation back in 2017. I think Ms. Amin mentioned that, and also thank you for all of you participating and caring about the environment. Shorajan, you're doing a great job, and congratulations. I'm sure this is going to be a very, very successful event. And you are a trooper. You never give up, and you have a very clear focus, and you're going to be
Never,
successful.
never give up.
And once again, congratulations and thank you for
Thank
the
you.
invite.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And on behalf of Richmond residents, I would like to thank you for supporting the community by bringing the sustainable committee. Like we have the sustainable committee in the Richmond Hill, and we are very active in this subject. Thank you. Thank you for all your hard work. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
No problem, and thank you. We also have a environmental community council as part of the five councils that I have. I'm sure is quite active in that it council as well. It sure is quite active in all fronts, but it's definitely active on that front.